I've got 2 runs here of this contract messy breakup. This first one is a clean run. That basically means entering and leaving in the suit, avoiding stealing things except where absolutely necessary, no property damage, no gunshots, no interacting with cameras, which means not only can I not be seen by cameras, I can't delete the evidence or disable the camera system. The camera system has to remain operational, it just can never see me. So there are some other things, also I'll hide bodies, that sort of thing, but whatever. First thing we're going to do is we need a disguise, so we're going to take this one from Rocco. I like to avoid distracting people and stealing stuff, but in this case I don't think Rocco's going to mind. So I'm going to come over here and use the walkway over here, this little ledge, to get into the kitchen. I don't think it's actually faster than dropping down the ledge. The only reason I'm doing this is that it slightly changes Rocco's sister's pathing, and I need to make sure that she's in the right position later, so that she's not in my way and spotting me when I'm trespassing. I'm going to come through here through the house to avoid a camera. I'm not trespassing, so that lady won't mind. We're going to come over here to where Roberto is drinking. Now, I didn't get here before him, but that's okay because I don't actually want him to drink yet. I'm going to speed this up as I wait. I want to poison this as Roberto is leaving so that he goes on another cycle before he comes back and drinks. That'll give me the time that I need to get the disguise that I need to kill him, which is a lab tech disguise. Now, since I don't want to distract or knock anybody out, I need to get a lab tech disguise from the game world without knocking anyone out. The only way to do that is the corpse in the morgue at the church, so I have to go all the way down to the church. Fortunately, there's only one enforcer along the way, and he should be facing away the whole time when I need to get past him. Just kind of checking out where Rocco's sister is here. She's inside, which is good. We'll deal with that later. There's the enforcer. We'll just ignore him. He won't enforce the lab tech disguise, so we don't need to be too worried about that. We do, however, need to get into the morgue.
Reminds me.
And I started with no items, so I don't have any way to break in there, so I'm going to need an actual key. Fortunately, there's a key right inside the church here. So I'll just come over here, grab the key, and use that to open the morgue. Even though I shouldn't be even allowed to use the key or anything like that, it's not considered an illegal action, so if anyone were watching, they wouldn't care. We'll get the lab tech disguise from the body, and then we'll head back the way we came. Now, we are trespassing once we're inside the kitchen. Lab techs are, for some reason, not allowed inside the kitchen. So the main thing to watch out for is going to be Rocco's sister, because she moves back and forth. I've experimented with this, though, and I think I've got it where she won't come in and see me as long as I'm working this route. I also can't be seen swiping the key card here, but no one's looking, so we should be fine. As you can see, Rocco's sister is about to come in, but she's in the middle of her shoe tying animation, so we have just enough time. We can run straight through because the chef is away. He should be coming back to the kitchen right now. There he is. What we're going to do is run down here, make sure that he's not looking at us so he doesn't get annoyed by us climbing. Climb this ledge, run under the camera, and then climb into the bathroom. Roberto is sick, he's coming, so we'll just kind of wait in here, speed this up a bit until he comes in. And once he's using the toilet, we'll drown him. Okay, that takes care of Roberto. We'll just dispose of the body here, and take his disguise since we need this to kill Francesca, who we will now head upstairs to kill. Now, Roberto's not allowed anywhere around here, so at this point we are trespassing, but we shouldn't encounter any guards between us and Francesca anyway, so we're fine. We do need to hurry, though, because Francesca is just about to come into her office with her guards, and if we're slightly slower than this, we will get seen doing what we're about to do, which is run boldly inside and hide in this box. Due to the way that her guard turns to the left as he comes in to go into his position here, he's not going to notice. So I am speeding this up again as we wait for Francesca's cycle. It's not really her that's the problem, it's the guard. She'll come over to the desk eventually and be facing away from us, and then a second or two later, the guard will turn and walk to the other side of the room where he'll be looking away for a while. It's basically an intentional gap in his watch so that we're able to kill Francesca. So there he goes. And we will grab her, snap her neck, and we'll put her in that box we were just hiding in. So that's all bodies disposed of. Now we just need to get out of here, which again is a little tricky because the cameras are still active and Roberto is trespassing inside. But I don't think it's going to be a huge problem. There is one guard inside right now. He's the one who patrols outside, but he's facing away from us, so as long as we don't get too close to him, he'll not notice. We'll come here through Silvio's observatory. And now we're not trespassing once again, but we will be trespassing in the kitchen, which we need to get through. So I'm just going to stand here and wait, speed this up again, until the guy at the stove there turns away. Chef Marcello shouldn't turn around, so we should be able to get right past him, but we just need this other guy to move. As soon as I'm pretty confident he's no longer head turned towards me, I'll just run through. We've still got Rocco's sister, but I think she's outside, so we have enough time here to get up and out here. And we'll head back to Rocco's apartment to pick our suit back up, and once that's done, we should be home free. There shouldn't be anyone else who can detect us while we're in our suit, so we can head straight for the exit.
Hello, sir.
Here. I mean, look at the beautiful clear water. Marina came by the bar last night, asking for Roberto.
And that'll be that. Now, for a speed run, we're going to need to do things a little bit more efficiently here. We'll start as a guard. Francesca's right there, but we need to be Roberto to kill her, so we can't do anything right now. We'll shoot the cameras. Don't really need to, but it's just a little bit more convenient. We're going to come into the attic and then head into Silvio's little storage area, because we want to destroy the ship and get the virus prototype, which I failed to pick up there. Now that's an enforcer, so we have to be fast. We have to kind of angle that. There's another enforcer just past those doors, so it's a little tricky there. But the goal is just kind of throw that towards the double doors that Francesca will enter through. The virus prototype will kill her and only her, so as long as we can deal with that, we'll be fine. Meantime, we're going to need to get a lab technician disguise, so we'll come down here to the garage, where a lab technician should be walking through. Now you do have to be a little careful here, because the gardener up top by the car can sometimes see this, so you have to kind of knock him out at the right time. If you knock him out right, that guard there should never head turn and see the body, but there is, I think, a small chance of it. It's not really something that you can account for, though. So we'll get a needle here, and we're going to come over here and kill Roberto. Now this seems really bad, because that guy on the right there should see us. However, as long as we're waiting here patiently, if we stick him now, the guard there sees that Roberto got poisoned and killed, but he doesn't see us doing it because of the blocking of line of sight, and he doesn't see us switching into Roberto's disguise. And also, for some reason, he doesn't notice Roberto's disguise. And then Francesca walks through the double doors upstairs, gets poisoned by the virus, and dies, but since we've already changed into Roberto's outfit, not a problem. Now we just need to get out. The cameras are disabled, So all we have to do is just kind of run straight to the car. And we are done.